Alright, so I want to quickly show you slip editing. So I've got this drum groove which is like dead on the grid, and then I've got this two guitar tracks I just recorded that are not really on the grid. So I'll just quickly play it and then I'll show you how I edit them. So in some parts it's close, but it's not really that close overall. So I'll quickly just show what I do. So first of all, just trim the ends so they're basically right on where the riff starts. And see, I'm coming in early here, so I just slide the whole riff along so it's basically at the start, and then I can kind of trim a bit closer. And then see, for this it's kind of like how much deviation from the beat is acceptable. So as you can see, some of these are out, but for some of them they might sound good. For this, I'm going to just see that, and these are a bit behind, so I want to make a cut before the beat, like that. So this is where the beat lands. I want to make a cut before the beat, not much, but like a tiny bit before, and then just drag the hit back. And then I might also do one here, so cut slightly before the beat and just pull it back slightly. You can get away with pretty aggressive movements on distorted guitars. On clean guitars, you have to be a bit more careful about where you put the cuts and stuff. But I mean, this is probably acceptable. I mean, we can listen to it. It's kind of like a two-stage process. So like, you make edits visually and then you listen to it, and it might sound weird, so then you go and adjust them again. So let me just quickly listen to it. So yeah, it's pretty on the start, and then it starts deviating further down. So if we keep scrolling along, so that was pretty good. These look pretty good. It's kind of hard to see with these because basically you're looking for like the kind of slightly darker sections or some more dense sections as where the picks are hitting. And it's kind of hard to tell with these, but these look pretty fine. They sound good as well, which is clearly the more important bit. These are clearly coming in late, so I'll just make a cut on both of them and just drag them back. And all of these they sound a bit late. They don't look late, but they just sound a touch late. And I'd rather pull them back. And these look a touch early, and they kind of sound a bit early as well, so I'm going to pull them back a bit. And then, I mean, if you want, you can have like one slightly before the beat, one slightly after the beat. I know some people kind of like to do that, but I kind of want my left and right hits to be pretty much dead on. And you have to be careful. If you make them really precise, like if you could see the phase relationship here, if I were to do like that, see, or actually how they are now, sometimes the phase cancellation can like mess with your stereo image if you like get them like extremely exact. So sometimes it's worth watching out. I mean, here it looks like it might have cancelled a bit, but I don't think it'll actually make much difference. Yes, that's pretty good. And then pull that bit forward, so they're kind of more dead on. And you'll see it doesn't really throw everything else after it out too much. You can usually see like most of this stuff is pretty close now. I mean, I'm gonna have to move that a bit. Move that. You end up getting quite fast once you've kind of got the keybind down. And then I think we're at the end of the riff now. Yeah, so it's just kind of a visual thing. Usually I'm more concerned about everything hitting at the same time as opposed to everything hitting on the beat. So for example, if I might program drums like with a keyboard instead of like here they're like dead on the beat, but sometimes if I do it on a keyboard, then I'm more concerned about the guitar hits hitting with the drums than hitting exactly with the beat, because if the drums aren't hitting exactly with the beat, then it'll sound off if you're trying to make the guitars exactly on the beat. But I mean, let's listen to this and just see. I mean, it's not that many cuts, but it's you see after a bit I can do that really quickly and get much better results than before. But I'll listen to it. Yeah, so that's overall is pretty good. I think there was one cut here that sounded a bit fake that I might adjust a bit, maybe pull these forward or something. But I mean, you'll kind of get a hang of what you can get away with. So I mean, if I listen to that again, yeah, so those are sounding a bit fake. So I might just look to kind of, I could do this and just kind of get rid of the edit and then try and edit it again and see if I can get it sounding a bit better. But it's kind of a trial and error process, so hopefully that helps.